Back live again. Felt like coming back on. You know what I mean? Helps pass the time. I got all night. I'm out here in Jane and Finch till 7:30 or 7 in the morning, and I have to be back by 6 p.m. for my final night shift wrap up. You know what I mean? So just just another round down. Let's go. Another 12 rounds. Let's go. So big shout outs to everybody that was here in the chat. That was last in the chat, my last live. Thank you very much, guys. I greatly appreciate you and your presence, your comments. It's uplifting. It's life changing. So thank you guys. Big salute from the general and from your boy, SMan, the best man. I'm back. It's been a long time. I haven't went live in about 8 months. You know what I mean? Due to my surgery, my injuries. But here I am. I'm back live again, chilling with you folks, and big salute to you guys. I'm out here at Jane and Finch, Toronto. We're just shooting a movie tonight, and tomorrow was our last shooting day. It's been really busy. I've been on nights for like the last 3 weeks. That's why I haven't really been putting out much content, putting out much, posts, working on really unique creating content. I like to really put out stuff that stands out, stuff that, you know what I mean, is so different from the rest. You know what I mean? Like my content is very different from the rest of YouTube. That's why in my freestyles, YouTube ain't used to me. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys heard that freestyle, but yeah. You better get used to me because I don't really think YouTube used to me. You know what I mean? So like I like to, I put out different content, all my own film, my own creations, and like I said, I'm not the most talented freestyle hip hop artist. There's so many more out there that, put me to shame and make me look like trash. But it's something that I love to do, and I make music for myself. I don't make music for other people. I make music for me. So, and if you guys like it, fuck, right on, bro. I appreciate you and sister. You know what I mean? Big salute for all the support, the love and support, and you know what I mean. It's just something that I love to do, and when I create it, it's just like, yeah, I created that. It makes me feel 10 times more confident, and gives me that bulletproof confidence. Like even no matter what anybody says, they couldn't take me out my lane, and even if it was true, you couldn't make me feel that big because those raps and the creations of this YouTube channel and the connections that I make has made me feel very fulfilled. So thank you for all your guys' love and support. Like I said, I really appreciate you guys at the highest level. That's why I had to come back and get some more. You know what I mean? So big salute to you, S-Man, the best man. I'm here back live again. It's been about 8 months. You know what I mean? I missed you guys a lot, and I just feel like a lot more good things are coming back in motion. And yeah, I'm a little bit tired. It's quarter to one. It's 12:45 a.m. Eastern time zone. I'm out here at Jane and Finch, Toronto. It's one of the worst neighborhoods in Canada, if not the worst. Right now online, it's classified as one of the worst neighborhoods. There is a police officer stationed almost on every corner here. I drive by the apartment complexes and the surveys, and there's police in all the parking lots doing radar. It's a really sketchy neighborhood. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you're driving through Driftwood to Mellow Park. You know what I mean? It could get a little sketchy around there too, especially when it's like 3 in the morning. You know what I mean? You got a bunch of people hanging out in the parking lot. You guarantee one of those guys are packing a firearm for sure, and they're not scared to let it go. But you know what I mean? You attract more bee with honey than you do vinegar. You know what I mean? Just because they got one doesn't mean they're gonna shoot you with it. So, you just be yourself, avoid any type of conflict. And for the most part, these people that do, they don't go out looking for problems. They're really not trying to come and hurt you. You know what I mean? They're just up coming from the limitations, and obviously their segregated neighborhoods. Looks like actually like it's close to a full moon tonight, guys. I just want to tell you guys a little bit of secret about manifesting with a full moon. When you're in under a full moon, guys, that is the thinnest veil between the spiritual world and the material world. 555, the gateway. Okay, guys. So just remember when you're under a full moon, fast, no smoking, no drinking, no food, just fasting. You fast under the full moon. So when Ra is above us, and it's bringing us that intelligence and that energy, that's when you want to have, that's when you want to replenish with your electric magnetic energy. If it was here on the dawn of creation, the body will recognize it as real energy. If it wasn't here on the dawn of creation, then what you are consuming is what's called food. When you eat food, it is slowly compromising your body, your system, and your holy sacred grounds, your temple, the kingdom of God. See, God, God, God. It's ignorant to say, I'm God. I'm not God, but this is God. And what I do with God, that's how my life and my reality is going to become. That's why they say you are what you eat. So be careful of what you're putting in your body and what you're consuming. Also, be careful what you say with God. Be careful how you think with God, because this is a borrowed life, my friend. This is not yours, not your final form. This is not your world. You are not from here. You are not of here. So, again, when you're under Ra, the sun, God's son, you would want to, that's when you consume your energy. When you're under the full moon, mother moon, father sun, electric sun, magnetic moon, father sun mother moon, when you're under the mother moon, that's when you want to be fasting, and that's when you actually want to go inward, and that's where you start to perceive your reality. You start to alternate your perception, and you change your perspective. You think with intention on the things that you want upcoming, and then you apply your energy, your emotions to it. You believe it like it's already happened. That's why they say when you pray to God like like your prayers have already been answered. Believe and you shall receive. Perceive and watch the mountains move. All right, that's what you're doing. You're creating the next lunar cycle. You're manifesting your reality for the next 28 days. So, that being said, if you can synchronize yourself to the lunar cycle as well, and also to every day work on that chakra, wear that color, eat that color, think on how you're going to work on that chakra, and then when you're meditating on that day, make sure that you are in the position for that day. You hold your hands. See, some days are this, some days are this, some days this. There's a different way to hold your hand, and there's also a different way to hum. Mum on Monday, on Sunday. It's actually, it goes, the depth is crazy. And this is how you align yourself. You will align your chakras and synchronize yourself to this universe. Once by doing so, and then you add your kundalini energy, that's when you unlock God mode. That's when you become the lord of the matrix, and it becomes no longer a material trick. Now, I know I sound pretty crazy, and I know a lot of people go, holy shit, man, he's got to stop smoking weed. But I'm telling you, I have researched the Tibetan Book of the Dead, the hidden tablets of the Wisdom of Sophia, the the Book of Enoch 1 and 2. My Freemason Bible has all those books that your Bible doesn't. And when you see me sitting there like this, is because this is a form of power and abundance. See, when I'm giving my message to you guys, I give it to you in a form of a powerful frequency. And also, and what I'm doing is I'm attracting more abundance. I'm attracting more, it's more of attraction, and more of me retracting and attracting. So, you know what I mean? When you see Elon Musk, you'll see him hold his hands like this, where this is for protection. You know what I mean? You hold your hands like this for protection. There's so many different ways. I'm actually gonna actually do a video of the mantras and how to hold your hands. And also when you hold your hands, this is an electrical charge. That's why when you put your feet together, you're putting your hands together because you're actually electrically charging your body and you're connecting your meridians. So I'm actually going to do a video in the near future. I think this is what a topic that I would love to cover. I think it would be a great video and educational thing for everybody that feels the same way as I do, has the same beliefs, and also is very interested in the same thing. I just want to say shout outs to everybody. You know what I mean? I really appreciate you guys. I just my bro, Big Brian, I love this guy so much, man. He's like my big brother, and I love him so much. He's like a mentor to me. I really take to him for life advice, survival skills. He taught me everything that I should know when I need to know. You know what I mean? And he kind of takes me out of that tunnel vision sometimes when I'm lost and I'm in my own. He'd be like, "No, no, no, Shane, listen, bro. Let me break it down for you." So shout outs to Beezy, bro, and I love you. But like I was saying, he just texts me. He's like, "Man, I love watching your videos, and I'm so proud of you. And just you're killing it. Bro, it gave me goosebumps, man. And when I hear people say, don't ever stop posting, or I love what you do. You're killing it. You're crushing it. And it just motivates me to become that much more stronger, that more it gives me that much more ambition. It makes it keeps that spark and that light still lit. And so I thank you guys. You know what I mean? That's giving life. It's bringing that light. Bring me that light that gave me that life. You know what I mean? Because like, even like, sometimes when you're having these conversations, and some people, the conversation is just so exhausting, right? It's just like, you know what I mean, because it's all them again. They're actually stealing your life. They're stealing your energy. That's why they say protect your energy, because you know what I mean. People that oscillate at a high level of frequency, you know what I mean. Those people are, you know what I mean. And then people that actually vibrate at a lower level frequency, as soon as you come into contact with them, that's when they. Hold on one second, my guy. What'd you end up ordering? Ah, shit. What, that $10 meal? Yeah, with the drink and the fry. I'm about to go copy now. Who's over on the other side of the gate? That's a girl. Yeah, yeah. As where's Shacky Moss? He's in Ghost Town, eh? Shit's freaky, bro. Driving by the halfway house, I'm like, what the fuck? The original halfway house down there. Yes, the original. Original. Even the halfway house is original. People have died in that halfway house. Yeah, that's why they call it Ghost Town. And they built around the property around that halfway house. Yeah, bro. Did you hear that? You heard that, right? No, that was a raccoon. Probably just came in contact with something else. So you remember all those? So Jay came and dropped like mountains of garbage here, and like these three skunks just came and like raided it. Yeah, so I pulled my car away. I'm like, holy fuck, they're gonna spray, right? So what I did is I pulled up and I just flashed my high beams at them a bunch of times, and they scurried off. Yeah, it was fucking. Oh yeah, what is this? A full moon tonight? You hear that again? Did you hear that again? It's like it's fucking weird. Yeah, bro. Sorry, what'd you say? Yeah, crazy, eh? Yo, that freaked me right out. You heard that, right? Okay, that's some bats. Something. Did you hear that? Yeah. Imagine it just like started talking back to me. Oh shit. All right. Well, definitely. I'm gonna go hit up McDonald's or something myself. What's it? What it's not even that far, eh? Shit. Okay. Yeah. I know, right? Nobody's coming. Yeah. Yeah. You don't mind if I go real quick? You don't mind if I go real quick? My guy. Appreciate it. Okay, bro. Here we are, Jane and Finch, driving around. It's like 2 in the morning. Holy smokes, let's go. I gotta set you guys down because I can't be driving with the phone in my hand. But you know what? Actually, I'm gonna let you guys go. I thought I was gonna be here a little bit longer. You know, I ain't going nowhere. What up? It's your boy SMan, the best man. Driving around Jane and Finch. Woo! Let's go. It's your boy. I'm actually just circling the Sobe Stadium right now. The Sobe Stadium. I don't know why I said it like that. All right. I need some I need some food. I've been uh I've been here since about 6:30. I'm out here. I'm just pulling up to Driftwood now. Oh, fucking cops are everywhere. Cops are everywhere, guys. Yes, sir. So what's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing good. You know, you know what I'd like to do? Is I'd like to really take this YouTube channel to a next level. I was thinking about even like bringing in some co-hosts. My boy Pitbull. I would love for us maybe me and him to do a podcast or something like that. I know he loves his controversial topics. You know what I mean? I don't mind doing controversy. You know what I mean? I just don't like getting know what I mean? I just don't like it getting too far where, you know what I mean? Personally, me, I like to be able to critically have those conversations, but I don't want it to segregate or separate. You know what I mean? So I don't mind doing it as long as it's not causing any hatred or any separation between people. So that's my thing. Podcasts. I love to do fitness, talk about spiritual ascension. You know what I mean? Like working on ourselves, unity, bringing ourselves up. You know what I mean? I like to feed the frequency of like the uplifting and inspiring. Like I'm telling you, like that's huge. Words actually cost us nothing in life. They cost us nothing. But to compliment somebody's shoe or you know what I mean, somebody's look or their hair, to make them feel good about themselves, to give them life, to give them, you know what I mean, give them more of a reason to keep pushing forward with strength. You know what I mean? It really doesn't cost us much, you know what I mean? But nowadays, it feels like it's like an arm and a leg, people, just to give a compliment. And it's sad today, you know what I mean? And I feel like I'm here to break that chain, you know what I mean? Like that's my purpose, you know what I mean? To uplift and to inspire. Hey, oh, there it is. There's the McDonald's. So yeah, man, so here we are. Let me show you real quick. I'm just on the corner of Jane and Finch right now. It's about 1 a.m. and we're just sitting out here in Canada's worst corner actually right now. We're just sitting here. Canada's worst block. The Jane and Finch Mall right here. We're gonna go hit up some McDonald's. Gonna gonna get some food real quick. Oh, we just got somebody's walking down the street right here. Walking through. Got something on his shoulder. He's got something running around with something. Shit, I'm not even a big fan of McDonald's. I hate this crap. I really do. This stuff is so bad for you. What's up? I'm your boy S Man, the best man. I'm sitting here out at Jane and Finch. Right now I'm working on a movie. I'm contracted under Disney. And here we are, man, just working a movie. I'm taking a lunch break right now. Gonna quickly get grab some McDonald's. Give me a sec. Welcome to McDonald's. Please move to the next speaker. No problem. What up? It's your boy S Man, the best man. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm out here in Jane and Finch. I keep repeating myself, but people come in and out the chat. So let's get back to the to the source. We're out here shooting a movie. I'm working night shift. I'm doing night supervision and night watch. Watching the movie set, making sure that nobody's relocating, tampering, stealing, vandalizing any of our equipment. And yeah, so pretty much security, just without the title security, so they can pay me a little bit less. It is what it is. It's an LSP. 1 second. Have your points ready, and we'll be right with you. No points today, friends. I collect any point. Not today. What do you like? I'll take a chicken nugget Happy Meal with barbecue sauce. Coke to drink. That's everything. Thank you. See, Happy Meal makes me happy. No, I'm just kidding. I only eat the fries and the nuggets at McDonald's. I don't eat the meat and I don't eat the chicken and stay away from their bread. Their fries are too good to resist, and their chicken nuggets, those golden little nuggets, are pretty good. So, you know what I mean. And I like to keep the portion very small when I do eat from McDonald's, which is a Happy Meal, kids Happy Meal. It's small, small drink, small fry, small nuggets. So that's definitely where Chase Knops. What up, Chase? How you doing today, bro? Shout outs to Chase Knops. Hi, how you doing, bro? Thank you for the like. Thanks for the time coming and checking out what we got going on. I appreciate you. Just out here at Jane and Finch working on a movie. I'm contracted under Disney. I am their security night watch for all the equipment overnight. I'm working 7 p.m. till 7 a.m. Just sitting out here in Jane and Finch actually right now. Do I like cars? Yes, I do. I love cars. Uh, Mainly I love the Ford Mustang 89 5 liter. It's 89 my year I was born. And the Mustang very fast North American muscle. I also love the Dodge Challenger. The Dodge Challenger Hellcat Supra. Okay, yeah, okay. What do you got going on with that? Those are good cars too, bro. Those are really good cars, actually. They last a long time. They had, you know what I mean? My buddy had one and it had like 380,000 kilometers on it. And I was just like, holy Skyline G. Ooh, okay, I knew, yeah. And you know what? I know what kind of car guy you are now, eh? Chase, my guy. Yeah, definitely. My brother, he loves the Skyline too. Honda Preludes growing up. He was right in there, bro. Oh yeah. Definitely. And the Skyline, bro, those things are fast, bro. Man, and they're like paperweight, you know what I mean? So like they fucking go. But yeah, shout outs to Chase, my bro. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule. See what we got going on over here at Critical Minds. I know I don't got much going on the live. It's just me chatting and talking. I like the human connection and experience. This is what I do it for. I'm 10, or are you 101? Definitely not 101. You're 10 years old. It doesn't matter how old you are. What matters is, you know what I mean, the bond and connection that you make with whoever you care about, or what truly matters, bro, is just, you. That's what matters. Nothing else matters. Not what I think about, not what I say about. Nobody should else matter but you, because you are the most important thing in this universe. You are the most important thing. And the only thing that truly counts is what you think and how you feel about yourself. That's all that counts. And you know what I mean. And people that they don't understand that and they don't respect that, it's because they're not your real people, bro. You know what I mean. So always be careful who you have around you. Protect your energy, because those guys can vibrate at a lower level while you vibrate at a higher level. I came here because I wanted you to not feel lonely. Ah, my guy, I appreciate you. You know, I appreciate that. Thank you. You know what? This world needs more souls like yourselves, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. Who's that? Seen that not many people were in my life, and you thought you'd come give me company. You're all right, bub. You're all right. So how's school going? You know what I mean? So I figure, it's coming at the end of the year, school year. Whereabouts are you? Where you from, my bro? Where's everybody from? I finished school 2 weeks ago. Good job. Good job. And did you do good? See, my dad growing up, he used to always teach me, put my best foot forward, because I'm not competing with anybody but myself yesterday. I don't have a competition. My competition was me yesterday, trying to beat myself and how much I can do a better job. I don't just do the job, I do my best job every job. So every job, I'm competing with myself being better than I was yesterday. That's what my dad. Ooh, Shot Town. He's from Chirac. He's from Chicago. All right, my broski, bro. Shout outs to Chicago. From Toronto. Where I'm at. I'm in Toronto right now, Canada. Shout outs to Chicago, Shawtown. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Salt from the earth, stone from the ground. Keep everybody in this chat safe and sound. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. 333, Simota B. Thank you to the Great Spirit. Thank you to the universe. And thank you to myself for seeing the light. We're just over here on Jane and Finch right now. It's the worst block in Canada. Pretty sketchy at nighttime, dangerous. I'm just driving through Driftwood. I'm at Driftwood McDonald's right now, and about to make my way back to Jane and Finch. We're shooting a movie out there, and I'm contracted under Disney right now. I'm the security guard for the movie set. People like you love to talk, and I like to talk too. I appreciate it. Actually, you know what I mean? Yeah, because I'm just trying to attract more people to come into the live, and you know what I mean, get to know people. I don't get I have a lot of subscribers. I'm starting to have a lot of subscribers. I have a lot of videos up, but I don't get paid to what I do. I do this for the human interaction and human experience. I'm creating soul connections and bonds, and you know what I mean, friendship ties. We're building empires over here. We ain't burning bridges, so that's the main thing. So you got to be able to talk, that's for sure. But what's up with you, bro? What's your favorite color? What's your favorite car? What's your favorite car and color on the car? Hi, how are you? Very good. Thank you. Is the barbecue sauce in here? Or should I just check real quick? Yes, you're the best. Thank you. All right, let's go. Back to work. Fast and the Furious. Yes. Which one? No. Was it Toretto's or was it Paul Walker's one? Which one? Was it Vin Diesel's? Which car did you like the best? Vin Diesel's or Paul Walker's? Probably Paul Walker's, right? The Skyline, yeah, bro. 100%. Toretto's. Yeah, okay. Let's go. All right, broski. Yeah, I love that car, bro. You know what else is a good one too, bro? Gran Torino. Gran Torino is a beautiful, beautiful car, bro. So what's up, everybody? I see we got 5 people in the chat, but only one like. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Helps me further my program and bring more inspiration to the rest of the world. And it just costs you one finger. Here I am. My name's SMan, the best man. I'm your host at Critical Minds. And I am sitting here at Jane and Finch right now. Here we are, just driving through the complexes. We're just sitting here right at the light at the GO station. There's driftwood and all the buildings. So I'm not even really from here, to be honest with you. I'm from Hamilton, Ontario, which is 1 hour southbound from here. I uh I come from an Italian neighborhood and Sherman and Barton in Hamilton. But as we pass Driftwood, there's a bunch of people hanging out there right now, all in the parking lot. Yeah, you know what I mean? For the most part, the streets have been cleaned up a lot in Canada, you know what I mean? OG for sure. Yeah, oh yeah. What year were you born? I was born in '89. I'm just passing York Gate, driving through the Toronto West. It's nighttime. It's a little sketchy at night, but uh, you know, there's a police officer almost on every corner right now. 2016. Nice. Yeah, no doubt that was a good year. My son, he was born on in 2011. Yeah, 2011. He's in grade 9. He actually just finished his last exam today. Little bugger. So what's up, everybody? I'm just gonna kind of just keep doing my jingle. I'm SMan, the best man, your host of Critical Minds. Driving through Jane and Finch right now. Actually, we're just pulling up to Driftwood right now. So we passed Jane and Finch. Now I'm just passing Driftwood. Yeah, we're going back to the site. And just doing another night shift. I got another one tomorrow out here. And then we're gonna see what I got going on so far after that. What's Yeah, and there's a police officer right here doing radar. There's always a police officer there. Not sure about Nissans, to be honest with you. I never really wasn't a very big fan of Nissans, but I know Nissan's got some really, really fast cars, some really cool sports racing cars as well. There we go. Now we get back to the spot. So yesterday, my friend popped in his computer chip into my car and he changed it from factory settings performance configuration to sports performance configuration. Now I don't know how he did that, but like now every time I step on the gas, this thing's flying, bro. It's actually pretty crazy. All right, that's my guy. Took my watching my position for me. Driving in a security booth, pulling in. My broski, I got it. Chicken nugget meal on the go. You know, those golden nuggets are crazy. Never, bro. So I do the barbecue. Yeah, the barbecues. I don't know how, like McDonald's, man. I don't know what they're cooking their fries and nuggets with. It's like they sprinkle a little bit of that, you know? Yeah, straight up, bro. It's a little bit of fentanyl on it. It's like, just to keep you rocking and coming back. Those fuckers. Where they got you right now? Oh, the third gate past the trail. Yeah, right in front of it. Perfect, bro. Yeah, super solid. I could tell she was snoozing because I tried to pull in and see if she'd move out my way. No, I just reverse. Let her snooze. You know what I mean? She needs to sleep. Yeah, I know. Nobody can get by her too, right? Oh, those are good. I'm just doing a live right now, live stream. YouTube. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, you take care, man. I gotta go. Yo, shout outs to Chase. Thanks for coming and saying what up. I appreciate you, bro. And good luck, whatever you're doing. And I hope you're enjoying your summer now. You earned it, Hope to hope to hear back from you soon. Oh, I green screened. Yeah. Okay, bro. All right, my guy. Okay, peace, bro. Yeah, one. Yes, I definitely will stream tomorrow, Chase, for sure. I don't know if you guys heard that the police officers in the background. You hear that? Like they're just right around the corner. They're going crazy. There's so many sirens everywhere. Okay, we got ourselves a chicken nugget happy meal. If I'm gonna eat anything from McDonald's, it's got to be the French fries and chicken nuggets. I don't eat the meat. I don't eat the burger or the buns. Yeah, not like this is any better to be honest with you guys. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. Salt from the earth, stone from the ground. Keep everybody in this chat safe and sound. The chicken nuggets are honestly so addicting. And when I try to eat McDonald's, I try to eat a small portion of it because it's really not good for you. It's really bad for you guys. So a little tiny kids meal. I eat a happy meal. That kind of helps me out. Gives me the little bad toxin fix that the food. I've been actually consuming a lot of really good energy lately. Irish sea moss, fantastic stuff. Live by it faithfully. I take that stuff every day. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I was sick, running temperatures, high fever, runny nose, coughing, infection in my chest, and I would take 2 tablespoons of that. Felt like $1 million. Like I wasn't even sick. I was able to still work. Because unfortunately, adulting, your responsibilities and bills don't go away even when you're sick. It's not like when you're a kid, you could just take the day off school. Your bills don't get paid. I'm going to the kitchen. Oh, well, I'm sorry, man. My bad. I wish I could share them with you. I would. Got it. I know I hate those like midnight munchy little spurs you get. You know what I mean? No matter what, you just can just keep munching out. Mm, mm. These nuggets are really good. I don't know what McDonald's does to them or what they put in their oil. Definitely addicting. It's S-Man, the best man here. I'm your host at Critical Minds, sitting at Jane and Finch, just working the night shifts, and they're shooting a movie. They're going to be their last day tomorrow shooting. I know. I hate going to the fridge and just opening it, and it's just like stuff that's like not prepared or ready to, you know what I mean? You got to put effort into it. You know, it's really good, kiddo. Try a bowl of cereal. I love cereal at nighttime. Mm, this really worked. I don't eat McDonald's often. I was over the course of the winter season, a lot actually. Um, that's what kind of led up to the umbilical or hernia, but I just got so sick of it, and I was just like, it just turns me off, and I can't eat it. I can't eat the burgers or anything like that, so I just stick to the nuggets and I stick to the fries. It's about it. And a small drink. I try to portion it, so I'm not really intaking a lot of it. Oh, you know what? No more. No more. Forgot to tell you guys this. I've thought about this so many times, and I'm going to make a video of this. The day that you become conscious, the day that your God's eye awakens and God awakens inside you, the day that you become awakened, there's no going back. That was weird. Thought somebody was behind me. I'm in a sketchy neighborhood, so I gotta keep an eye out. There is no going back. Once you're awakened and you see reality for what it really is, once you start to align yourself to the universe, synchronization, and your God eye awakens, there's no going back. When you know what the food that you're consuming is cancerous and bad for you, it's twice the amount of cancerous and bad for you because now you know. Once you know, it's like biting from the apple in the Garden of Eden. Once you know, it's too late. There's no going back. Once you have awakened to the God consciousness, Christ consciousness, there's no going back. So now, as you can see, that I was very subconscious while eating this. I was like, oh, it's so good. Because I've just given into my flesh, and I've allowed my flesh to seek desire and lust or pleasure and food over me knowing that this stuff, consuming this stuff in my body, is a no-no. In the Bible, it says that the fruit, the plants and the fruit that it bears, and the consumed, or when, excuse me, sorry, when the plant life was given on this, I believe on the fourth day, and it gave us the fruit to bear. It just clearly states we're not supposed to be eating anything but fruit. People think that we can die and we're, you know what I mean, we're gonna get lack of like efficient minerals. That's wrong. That's 100% wrong. There is no fruitarian on this earth that ever died just from eating fruit. Actually, not one. And you won't be able to pull them up. Actually, you won't even know what a fruitarian is because they don't even want you to know that that exists. The Queen Elizabeth, the royals, the elites. Do you think that they eat McDonald's? No. Donald Trump, maybe, or these frontline puppeteers. That's it. But the real elites behind the scenes, the ones that are pulling the strings of those people like Donald Trump and Biden and all these other guys, and don't think for 1 second, that you have yourself a vote. Left wing, right wing, one bird. They're two scales on the same snake. So don't think that they're not a part of the agenda or the plan because they are. So that's why I don't do politics. I keep away from all that. So those people aren't consuming McDonald's. Those people are consuming food. Those people consume energy, electric, magnetic, food, fruit, because on the inside it contains crystal plasmic mineral that is sun charged from the sun, like gold. Gold is from the sun, silver from the moon. Venus, titanium, mercury, all those stuff. It actually governs the stuff on this earth that we consume, what we're supposed to wear, how we're supposed to feel and eat. We're supposed to be under the sun, not under the moon. Subconscious under the moon, consciousness over when we're under the sun. We eat, we gain intelligence. We eat under the sun. We fast under the moon. Right. So a lot of the has to do with the Freemasons, the elites, Jesus Christ. They are all beings that are trying to take control of their subconsciousness. So when they reach the realms of heaven, the seven testimonies after death, that they're going to pass and get through this demi merge. So once you die, your soul starts to ascend back to the stars. When you reach your seven testimonies, your seven archons, those are going to be the tests. It's in the Tibetan Book of the Dead. These are ancient tablets that they found in Tibet that actually explains to you everything what happens after death. Venus, that's lust. So if you're addicted to sex, or you're addicted to sexual pleasure or lust, flirtatious, all that stuff, you're going to be placed into a dream, a subconscious realm, where you're going to be placed under sexual activity. And if you fail, then you fail. They wipe your memory and send you right back down into physical form. Going to the light is going to the light is coming out of the light. If we only knew the truth. 222. Did I eat chips, cheese, and crackers? Cheese and crackers. Go with the cheese and crackers. Chips, absolutely delicious, absolutely addicting, absolutely one of my favorites, but absolutely do not want to promote you eating chips. It's actually one of the most unhealthy things that you can eat. So a lot of these products today, if you go and you just scan them with their barcode, and it will show you all the risks of eating them. And they're actually at a high risk. That's a high, severe risk, potato chips. Cheese, also a risk, but a moderate risk. Crackers, moderate risk. But I'm telling you that the chips are at a high, severe risk. So like you ever did that where you could do the barcode, the QR code? Also, I just want to say salt from the earth, stone from the ground. Keep everybody in this chat and on this live safe and sound from separation, harm's way, ill intention, negative energy, or any evil entities. Thank you to the Great Spirit. Thank you to the universe. And thank you to myself for seeing the light. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. Money come to us all times three, times three, times three. So mote it be. So, like I was saying earlier in my last live, there's two parts to life: spiritual, physical, mind, matter. Okay? So when we're not just breathing in oxygen, guys, you know what I mean? And may we all be free from the vile grip of the covenant Jew. That's a lot to do with you know what I mean? Have you ever heard of, like, I've heard even people even refer to it as like the Jew world order and all that type of stuff. I definitely understand what you're saying, and there's a lot of Jewish families that are in power and control behind the scenes and this and that. But again, politics is politics. You know what I mean? They just want us to think that we have a vote when it's all those people that are in power. So, regardless of our beliefs or not, you know what I mean? I do believe that the way we do go about it only causes separation and not unification. Because if we really truly unified and we truly, really, truly wanted to identify and unify, then something would be done about it, and this world would be able to change for the better. But it seems like everything just becomes in more secrecy. Everything just becomes more divided until the point of judgment. So, like again, we can just only work on ourselves, protect ourselves and the ones that we love, and hopefully one day that the avalanche doesn't come form our way. And until the day, until judgment or until unification, I try to stay away from those politics. But shout outs to user GHDQ3, and thank you for your input. Shout outs to my broski, and just for your presence being here. I appreciate it, taking time out of your life just to see what we got going on over here. So big salute from the general. I appreciate you. What's everybody got going on tonight? What's everybody doing tonight? Don't be shy. Put it down in the chat. Tell me what you got going on. Let me hear some jokes. Let me hear something. I'm bored. I'm on night shift, working for Disney and Jane and Finch. I'm in the worst neighborhood in Canada, and I'm not really liking it. I'm not really liking it, but I'm bored, and I hope everybody's doing well. And I'm sending you guys peace and positive vibrations, love and positive vibrations, man. Let me tell you, positivity really changed my life. McDonald's is evil. It tailored experience to get you in as a kid addicted now, and it's tailoring the experience to get you in as an adult. Correct. 100% correct. I actually just said that. I concur and rolling in the same boat as you. Those nuggets, bro. I don't know what they're cooking those fries and nuggets in, but they are so addicting. I have a question. If you're a rapper and you're going to heaven or hell, uh, so basically, just if you're a rapper doesn't mean that you're going to go to heaven or hell. I believe that the condition of your heart, where it is on the moment that you pass away, and if you truly are sorry, you're truly sorry, and you believe that you believe that the highest realm of God, my God, so the God of the old Bible, it's not my God. That's not my God. I don't pray to that God. I don't worship that God, nor do I fear him. He might be the creator of this universe, but I do not fear him. There is a higher God and a higher realm and a higher in the higher heavens. That ignorant tyrant God thinks that he is the only God. He's not. There is one above him. And the actual God of that. So the person that created, okay, sorry. I get sidetracked. I don't believe that heaven and hell exist. Like heaven is not what you think. Hell is not what you think. I don't believe that being a rapper or having a bad history or background is going to destine you to go to hell. What I do believe is that will affect on your afterlife or whatever happens after this, because I don't believe this is our final form. I do believe if you don't find forgiveness in yourself and if you don't forgive the world, it's like forgive all to be forgiven of all. I love all to be loved by all. God is not going to forgive you if you didn't forgive yourself. God, you know what I mean? And you're not going to be able to be get to give to forget to get forgiveness of God if you don't forgive yourself, because truly, you know what I mean, you haven't made that peace with yourself. It's oracle, it's metaphor. It's like it's the same thing. Nobody's coming to save you. Jesus Christ is the subconscious inside you that our brain produces from the three spiritual glands. It produces an oil called Christos oil, Christ oil. There's no God coming down on a white horse from a cloud, shooting fireballs down to the earth, and is going to scoop up all the believers and leave the non-believers behind. I'm sorry, but that's just not true. The Bible is not to be taken literally like that. It's to be taken metaphorically. It means that nobody's coming to save you. You must save yourself. Now, if you want more research on this, research the Tibetan Book of the Dead. It will tell you exactly what happens after you die. Okay, the testimonies greeted by the archons, the whole thing. The top archon, Yabadeo, he is the creator of the material world, was created by an eon, the 13th eon, from the highest God. His 13th eon, her name was Sophia. Now, she fell into existence. She fell into consciousness. She fell out of consciousness into physical form because she wanted to create without her counterpart. Then, what she did is she created an unbalanced God, an unbalanced masculine universe, because she created without her counterpart, the male. She fell into existence, and now Jesus Christ was sent here to remind all the reflections of her light, which is us. We're all little tiny petals of her reflections of her light and consciousness. Yes, did you hear that? Jesus Christ never prayed to a man. He prayed to a woman, and her name was Sophia. She was the 13th eon. That's why the 13th floor are removed on all floors. That's why they demonized the number 13 and also demonized this finger. It's not the fuck you finger, my friends. It's called the ether finger. Now, if you can learn how to tap into the ether, if you learn how to synchronize your body to the universe and also align your chakras
And then what you do is you add your kundalini, you preserve your sexual fluid intention, and you reserve it and reserve it and preserve it and preserve it. Then, if you when the full moon comes around your sun sign, what happens is that magnetizes that fluid from your the bottom of your sacrum bone all the way up to your chest, heart, earth, and dies for 3 days on your birthday, on the full moon of your birth month, right? And then after that, the resurrection happens. Then when you start to go through the season again and away from your birthday, it magnetizes, and what it does is it magnetizes and brings it right back up to the chimney, the 33 vertebrae, Jacob's ladder, bringing it back to the temple of God, unlocking 100% pathways that you thought were only mystical and existed in movies. I've been there. I was there. I want it back so bad. I want it back so bad. I don't know why I let myself go, but I will get back there, and I'll promise you, I'll show you guys it all and everything. You unlock lucid dreams, astral projection. You don't become a mind reader and, you know what I mean, start shooting fireballs and you got Lord Raiden eyeballs. No, you're just able to, like, literally be at a conscious level that you just never thought existed, and you know what I mean, you process things at such a faster rate. You don't even have to sleep. You don't even sleep. I went days without sleeping and eating. Days, and I'm talking days, and I felt like a champ. For my birthday is tomorrow and there's a full moon tonight. What's that mean for me? Hey, how's it going? How are you? Well, what it means is that when you're under the full moon, it's the thinnest veil between the spiritual world and the physical world. 555 gateway. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to be fasting, no drinking, no smoking, no nothing. And what you're doing is you're actually encoding your reality for your next lunar cycle. So when you synchronize to your lunar cycle and you're at the thinnest veil of the spiritual world and the material world, mind over matter, spirit, material, physical, mind, matter, 555, the gateway, you're supposed to be fasting. You're not supposed to be eating. You're not supposed to be drinking. You're actually supposed to be meditating. You're supposed to be doing your rituals and also your affirmations and chants. That's what you're doing. You're encoding your next lunar cycle. You're actually, yeah, you're supposed to be working towards, you know, the reality that you want, and you believe it. You believe it, you know. That's why they say, prayer to God like your prayers were already answered. Think of it with intention, add your emotions to it. If you believe, you shall receive, and what you perceive is becomes your reality, your perception. You know what I mean? So that's what you're doing. You're working on all that perspective. I fucked up then. Yeah, so definitely. Say hello to your mom for me. I hope she's doing well. Yeah, it is. It's definitely a lot of the Freemason stuff. Once I came in contact with a lot of them, I learned a lot of stuff from them, and it showed me how to become godly. We weren't created in the same image as him, so we can worship them on our knees in fear. We were created in the same image as them, so we could be godly like them. Why not? That'd be ignorant to how they created us, and I refused to live in ignorance. So I'll do everything in my power so I could be a you know that's why I said, all praise be Allah. I am a god. I'ma live like a god till I meet my god. And that's just the way I feel. I could be wrong in a sense where, but I feel like in my heart that it's right. And I feel like I'm protected by the higher power. I've been given this higher purpose, so I will be of service. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's, having many, many moons of prosperity and peace. Knock knock, who's there?
Hmm. Cow. Cow. Cow who? Cow move. Ah, that's a good one, kiddo. I like that. That's a good one. So what's up, everybody? Well, how's everybody's night going? I'm your boy SMan, the best man. I'm your host at Critical Minds, where I like to push unification, spiritual ascension, wisdom, knowledge, and inspiration. Inspiration's a very big thing for me. I love to inspire people. I love to uplift people. Words cost me nothing. To make somebody feel good about themselves. You don't know. It could be their last day on earth. You don't know what they're going through. Everybody has a story. But words absolutely cost me nothing. And to say, yo, nice pair of kicks, man. And, yo, it's great shirt. Or I love your eyes. Blah, blah, blah. Or I like your dress today. It looks very good on you, to uplift somebody and to make them feel good about themselves, it costs me nothing. And to bring life and light to that person's soul and to give them that electrical charge, that's the best reward for me. That reward is exactly what I do everything for, inspiration. Because when I get inspired, big things happen in my life. And I'm talking big things. And it took me a long time to find this perspective. It took me a long time to fill in that chip on my shoulder, and you know what I mean, and to become the real leader that I am today. Because real leaders, we don't cultivate followers. We create new leaders. We show them that they could be great, and if not greater, because the student always becomes the master one day, and always, and the student always becomes a master and a teacher, and not only does the teacher learn from the student, but the student learns from the teacher, because it's one great big learning experience in life. Real leaders, we lead by example, not by command. Best man, the best man. Anyways, my people, I just want to say I really enjoyed hanging out, talking with everybody. Shout outs to everybody. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys at the highest form. It really means a lot to me. It's life changing, and I hope everything is goes well with you and your guys' family. Remember to set goals, put your best foot forward. Try to spread kindness, and you know what I mean, and just try to just be the best version of yourself that you can be, and follow your intuition. Don't follow the popular culture or what's trending. Who gives a flying fuck what anybody thinks about you or says about you? The only thing that counts is what you think and what you say about yourself. Don't worry about anybody else. Validation means nothing at the end of the day when you close your eyes, and neither does the material. The material won't hold your hand on your last breath, but your people will. So remember, what do you want to be remembered as? It's the legacy that you leave behind, right? When your casket gets lowered in the ground and they say, "Hey, that guy, he was one of the realest bros that I had." That girl will say, "You know what? He was the most respectful man that I knew," or anything, or he was the best father, best lover. That's what you want to be remembered as. And just remember, life is short, but life can be great. And I don't know, I feel like I'm in a huge preach now, you know what I mean? And so let's get off the preach. Let's end with a good note. Thank you guys so much. It was been 8 months since I've been on a live. I'm back now, fully recovered from my surgeries, and you know what I mean. And I'm in full go mode. What up, Chase? Glad to have you back, bro. And I'm in full go mode. I'm back now. I'm just out here on Jane and Finch working on a movie. It's 2 a.m. in Jane and Finch, West Toronto.
Thursday morning, early Thursday morning. I don't leave till 7 a.m. So I got another 5 more hours sitting here in this sketchy fucking parking lot. I'm gonna roll up some joints. Sorry for my young audience for that. I got some Mario Party here with me. I got Mario Smash Bros. I got, you know what I mean. I got Zelda. I'm not really big on video games anymore, but I'm gonna go give it a try. I'm tired today, guys. Holy smokes! But yo, shout outs to everybody. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys want me to talk about any topics that you guys heard me talk about, or you guys want me to elaborate any further, just please let me know. You know, I hope you guys enjoy your summer. Have cherishable moments with your family. You know, because one day God will call their number and they won't be there beside you anymore, and you won't be able to say the things that you've always wanted to. So don't be shy to show the people how much they mean to you, your people. Uh, I don't know. I don't want to get off now. I just got like this wave of tiredness, and then I was just like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna probably exit and get off the live, but then I'm just like, nah, fuck it. Oh, there go the police. This fucking neighborhood, man. Jesus. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm just right around the corner of Driftwood, and just it's just crazy out here, bro. So many police officers. You couldn't commit crime in this neighborhood if you tried. There's too many police officers on every corner. And I think it's because the crime was so high in this neighborhood at one point. Yeah, you know what I mean? That the crime was so high at one point in this neighborhood, with shootings and killings and drug dealing and, theft and drug use and you know what I mean? They're just like they probably had enough and they were like, we're just gonna station a police officer on every complex building here, every corner. So yeah, it's pretty funny. Well, it's not funny, but it is funny because they're like, there's nothing. There's like, I barely seen even a soul out here at like that. Do they have curfew out here or something like that? Like I don't see anybody out here anymore. Past like midnight, there's not a single soul out here. But hey Taylor, you go to Sherman or Barton, you come to our neighborhood. Who was all out there? It's crazy. Our neighborhood goes all night long. It don't matter, and it's concrete jungle out there, man. It's like it's crazy. See, at least this place has like you know what I mean, a little bit of a bushes and big stadium field. Where like we don't have that. We just have like these storefronts with like bougie apartment buildings above it and shit. Dude, I was in Milwaukee at the park and my cousins were there and there was a shooter and yeah, but they all survived. Holy shit. See that mass shooting stuff, that's crazy, man. Why see that stuff you'll go to hell for. That stuff will condemn yourself to the darkness of abyss, the lake of fire. So hell is not a place where you think it is. I've been shot, thought I almost died 6 times, Sherman and Barton. Yeah, I remember that night you got stabbed. Holy fuck, that night was fucked. But yeah, you know, those people that do the mass shootings, people that hurt innocent people, those people will be condemned to the dark abyss. Those people will be condemned and thrown in the lake of fire. Metaphorically, oracally, and spiritually, literally. They will be condemned to the lake of fire. You know what I mean? Because they're hurting innocent people. People, the fuck would people gain hurting innocent people? Oh, I've been hurting for 20 years, so now I got to go make the world hurt. That's how I used to think when I was an idiot, you know what I mean? But once, like I said, once you wake up in God mode, God consciousness, your life and your perspective changes completely.
And you know what? And you can't go back because hurting an innocent person, I'd hurt my soul just as much as I hurt that person, and I'd put myself through just as much worse. You know what I mean? Because once you become consciousness, that's it. That's why when I ate that McDonald's, I became so subconscious. I was like, "Fuck! I know I shouldn't be putting this in my body. I'm taking years off my life. I'm damaging my body. I'm damaging my body. This is the sacred temple of God, and I'm putting in. It's like your car. You buy a brand new sports car, but you're gonna put regular gas in it. No, you're gonna put premium gas in it because you want to put good stuff into your body, good stuff in your stuff, in your possessions, good stuff in, you know what I mean? You're just consuming bad stuff. We had our window shot out a few years later. Me, Coley, and Sean. One bullet just missed my forehead.
Yeah.
Well, glad you're okay. That's for sure. Yeah, I remember a lot of crazy stuff. You know, especially from our neighborhood. Our neighborhood it's still very bad. Actually, I just did a video of our neighborhood the other day. Huh? It's weird. Gives you the option of putting the light on and light off. Really isn't. Look, a lot of traveling I've been doing lately for work. I was just on Niagara on the lake for 3 weeks. Paid for hotel. Been out there for 3 weeks. Now they got me out here in Jane and Finch. I heard we're gonna be in Scarborough the next couple of days tomorrow. So I'll be out in Scarborough in the next probably next week. Just bouncing around, traveling nonstop. I'm contracted under Disney right now, working doing films. I'm on the night shift, the night watch, sitting here. Sketchy as hell, man. Then in Driftwood, dark ass parking lot, watching cables and trucks so they don't get broken into and stolen. Shouts to everybody in the chat. Salt from the earth, stone from the ground. Keep everybody in his chat safe and sound from separation, harm's way, ill intention, negative energy, or any evil entities. As we trust and release the Great Spirit, the universe, and ourselves for seeing the light. Peace be with all everybody. And may yourself live at your most height until you dwell in the kingdom of God. 323. Samoda B. Let's motherfucking go. What's up, Chase? My man. So, yo, I got a question for you, kiddo. Truck, Dodge or Ford? What would you prefer? if you were to go with a truck. And if not, see other. Ooh, Ford. He goes with the Ford. My God. Excuse me. Ah, big dog. So I like the Ford F-150s. They're really nice. The Dodge Rams are huge, huge. I know I should stop smoking. You're right, bro. So true. So true, little broski. Easier said than done. Throw it out the window. All right, fine. Gonzo. Did it for you, kiddo. Even though I should be doing it for myself, right? You know what I mean? And that's another thing too. Throw the pack out too. Oh, they weren't cigarettes. It wasn't a cigarette. I live in Canada, so marijuana is legal. So it's a pack of joints actually. Please, yeah. No, definitely. I don't have any more. I don't have any more packs in here, or I'd be. Cigarettes are disgusting. They're fucking gross. Tracks, TRX. So, what's your favorite? Find your local pedo. What up? Shoutouts to find your local pedo. And I hope you track him down, bro, and then you feed him to people like me. How's it going? Thank you for stopping by, taking time out of your busy schedule, even out of your life, bro. Let's see what we got going on over here. My name's SMan, the best man. I'm your host at Critical Minds. Where I like to study Freemason cult knowledge, symbolism, spiritual ascension, unification, and straight up just delivering inspiration to the world. Like I said, when I get inspired, big things happen in my life, and you know what I mean. I love to be inspired. I love to inspire people and to uplift them. Words cost us nothing. It absolutely costs me nothing to uplift people, and it just gives me the gratification of just being loved and truly accepted and loved. You know what I mean? Like a legacy that we leave behind. You know what I mean? Because like that's not just a friendship. That's just not some phony friendship you have at high school or at work. You know what I mean? That's a bond. That's when people think of you. You know, when you're gone. You know what I mean? When you know what I mean? They talk about you. You know, be like, yo, I know you're my bro. You know what I mean? You're not just a legacy. You become a legend. You know what I mean? And when you're gone, they think about you and they love you. Stop calling him a lomo if you're a lame. Stop calling him a limo. You are a lamo. I don't know what that means. S- Limo?
You are a lame-o. Yeah, but yeah, man, that's definitely the type of human connections and the human experience that I do this for. I don't get paid for my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Stop calling him lame right? And that's definitely, my reward that I do it for, the inspiration. Because when I get inspired, that's when those miracles start to unfold before my eyes. I changed my perspective in life a long time ago. I used to be a really hardcore gangster, believed in violence, committed violence. I did penitentiary time. I was involved with gangs and drugs and mafia and bikers and you name it. You know what I mean? You're looking at them. But when I changed my perspective and I realized that, you attract more bees with honey than you do vinegar, spreading love and kindness is so much more rewarding than spreading fear and intimidation. I don't want people to fear me, not at all, never again. I want people to love me. So when they come to my funeral and they go, I loved that man. You know what I mean? Like that man was a G. That man was the realest. That man was stand up. That was a gentleman. He was respectful. He was honor. That's what I want. And once I change my perspective, I change my vision on life. And like I said, that God consciousness, that God mode awakens. There's just no going back. Stop doing that. Never go back. Never go back, my brother. Never, never. I can never go back. I can never ever go back. I gotta stop eating McDonald's. And like I wasn't even able to laugh. I never had you know what I mean? I wasn't able to take jokes. I was so serious and uptight and just a miserable, stubborn fuck. You know what I mean? And when I became humble. I found what I wanted in life. I found God, but I didn't find God in the clouds, and I never found him written in a book man by man. I found him in here. I found him in here. The spark that he gave me, the righteous inheritance that he gave to all his children. And once you remember that, once you find that, once you apply that, that's when that God consciousness awakens and your third eye awakens. You start to see the world at a different view. And that's when true positivity comes in life. That's when true miracles start to unfold in your life. And that's when you become the anointed, protected. Not a hand shall be put on any of my anointed. You know what I mean? And you walk as one with the universe. Yeah. And you start to manifest at such a rapid rate. Your body just becomes a sacred temple and just it's just yeah. It's hard to it's hard to ever think differently and go back. Ah, I love you too, man. Thank you. That means a lot to me. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Do you know South Park? Because I don't know. Put Kenny in the orange hoodie. I feel bad for him because he died in every episode. Yes, I grew up on South Park. South Park and all its subliminals too. Have you ever seen that? It's got a lot of hidden subliminals in that TV show that kind of pertains to what's hidden in our in society secretly behind the scenes that we don't even see that plays every single day and we don't even see it. But my God, is that one of the most funniest shows ever? Free Carmelo. Black people aren't awesome and kings. The fuck? Tom Hilton. That's not very nice to say. And Carmelo. Who the fuck is that? Are we talking about this? This guy's fucked. But we still wish you all the best. So I do apologize for any of my comments. I still wish you all the best and success, Tom Hilton. But stabby, stabby, blacky, blacky. What the fuck? Why do you hate black people, bro? You know what I mean? Black people are just human, just like everyone else, bro. Waking up, putting their pant legs one leg at a time. They bleed red just like you. You know what I mean? They probably, some of them fear death just like yous. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck, bro? Just because they prefer different shit, bro. Like that's crazy. I don't know how people can talk like that, bro. Stabby, stabby, fucking Tom Hilton, motherfucker. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? Actually, matter of fact, get the fuck out of my chat, god damn it. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. You know what? I don't even. Whoa, whoa. I'm sorry. I don't even know where that came from. I gotta stop smoking. You racist. No. Stabby, stabby. 1550. What's that supposed to mean? And why do you hate black people? You didn't answer my question. The fuck they ever do to you? Yes, Derek. Derek, don't do this, you derelict motherfucker, you. My guy. Hey, yeah, brother. Can you do me a favor and fart into the mic, please? Just for Tom Hilton, too. Farty, farty for you, bud. I'm tired, man. You know when people get tired and they get like, I don't know, when I get tired, I get like goofy and I'm just like, I'm just tired, you know what I mean? And I start acting like a child and obnoxious again, till I get some sleep. Where a lot of people they get like really grumpy and miserable. I'm like the opposite of that. I'm like, I don't walk around miserable and you know what I mean? And miserable and negative and angry. Nutella activities. I'm black. I bet. I'm not gonna. Tom Hilton. Please fart. Oh God. Tom Hilton. How many babies does it take to paint a wall? Whoa. Depends on how hard you throw them. Oh my God. All right, keep them coming. This is all right. I like this. He goes, I'm black. I bet you are, Tom, aren't you? Where are you from? Tom is on something, bro. Yeah, for sure. He's not just smoking joints like me, eh? He's he's high on life. No, you know what? I'm not black, he says. Oh shit. All right, then that just makes it 10 times worse, bro. I'm just shit. I'm high on the weeds from California. Shit, I'm high on weed from Canada. I got I'm not picking that up. All right, fine, I'll pick it up. If it makes you laugh, it's not racist. Or does that make them racist for laughing? Not necessarily, but see, I don't do the race, the politics, the I don't do that because it's just not something I've ever been subjected to as like my parents, like my mom, like my aunt is Nigerian. My best friends, all ethnic walks of life. You know what I mean? I could never, I'd never ever judge another human being by the pigment of their skin, but I will judge them by the characteristics of their heart. Because you want to know why? As above, so below. Creator, creation. Judge, judgment. So yeah, I do judge people, but I don't judge them that I think that I'm better than them. I judge them to see if they deserve to be put in my light, to be put in my magnetic torus field. Do I allow them to be in my life? Do I allow them to receive my light, my love? my power, my energy, you know? Because as above, so below, and as within, so without. You know what I mean? So if I am a fraction of if the micro the I'm a microism to the macroism, to the big to the small, and the big is the judge, then what does that make me? Oh, critical minds. See, when I first started the channel, I used to always go, SMan the best man, critical minds. People would be like, oh, he's a gangster, he's pointing a gun at you, just wants to shoot you. Like, no, it's actually symbolic because it's blowing your mind from higher conscientiousness, right? Blowing your mind. Pow. Not everything's gangsterism. Tom Hilton. Well, you live in Canada, you have no choice. Oh, I definitely do. I definitely do. Canada's no different from the United States, my friend. It's actually the same layout. We have the same looking buildings. We have the same looking people. There's not much difference. It's just a little bit of the ideology and the policies that are a little bit different up here than down there. Like there's, not a lot, not all Canadians are goody two shoes and, you know, read books and sip tea with their pinky hanging out. Actually, we're patriotic. Just we can be patriotic. We can be just as gangster. We can be just as political. You know what I mean? Canada is actually a very strong country. It's been a very strong country for a long time, but because of the last 16 years, they've have flooded our nation with love you, bro. We can be more gangster. Oh, 100%. You know what I mean? And a lot of the gangsters came from Canada. And you know what I mean? You know, they've flooded our nation with a lot of fake policies that do nothing besides hurt this nation. You know what I mean? And the upcoming generations that are here. It just, you know, again, I don't do politics because my voice is not loud enough or doesn't go far enough for me to make that difference. I wish it would. Real recognize real ones. Shout outs to 30 bag 5386 100%. Big salute to you, my bro. So whoopty. But you already know, you know what I mean? That's why uh in Canada, we're just a different breed, you know what I mean? Like we all ah shit, what up, G? Oh G, what up? How's it going, bro? It's good to speak with you again, my bro. Fuck, it's been a long time, dog. I just out here in Jane and Finch right now, shooting a movie, just shooting the shit on live. My first live back in 8 months. You know what I mean? Just doing the damn thing. Just trying to get back in the vibes, reconnect. I hope everybody's doing well. Salt from the earth, stone from the ground. Keep everybody in this chat safe and sound. 333 Samota B. I am made of the same energy as this universe is made of the same energy as me. And I command my affirmations to come into my existence. Money come to us now. Times three, times three, times three. Samota B. Let's go under the full moon. You guys fasting? Oh shit, I broke my fast. It's fucking McDonald's. 4 chicken nuggets. Reach, doggy. Yeah, it's good to talk to you, my bro. Yo, this I miss just getting on live and just going off, you know what I mean? Should have heard me earlier, bro, when I was in TD Bank, man, just going off. Everybody's just looking at me. Oh, that was so funny. Everybody, oh, and I'm walking out. I had to break my fast too. Fucking Wendy's, my G. Oh, bro, that Wendy's, man. I love that stuff.
Would you rather have a bumper sticker that said "I'm so gay I can't drive straight," or go on Jeffrey's Island and spend 24 hours there? Oh shit, broski, bro. Both those are weighing heavy right now, bro. Oh shit. I might have to take my chances on the island, bro, and fucking just hide. Actually, wait. If you go to the island, are you one of them? I'm going to the island. Fuck it. Yeah. I might have to take my chances on the island, bro. I can't have that bumper sticker. Mhm. He goes, yes. Yo, you guys are actually making the time go quick for me. I appreciate that huge, man. Hugely. It's 2:30 Eastern time zone. It's actually 2:23 East AM Eastern time zone. Sitting out here in Jane and Finch. Yeah, just sitting out here, sitting in the parking lot watching the trucks. Hopefully I don't get shot. But also Diddy is on, but is there and has baby oil. Oh, bro. Oh, that changes everything, bro. That changes everything. Fucking kind like Lord of the Flies, but only GS. Yes. Yo, that changes everything. Diddy's on the island with oil with baby oil. Oh fuck. Somebody's got to take the baby oil away. Is he still in jail? Yo, oh, I knew that skunk sprayed something. Hold on, guys. I gotta do a little circle around. Make sure I ain't got no skunk fucking spraying up my car. Oh, it stinks. Can't flash the high beams. Flash the high beams. Where's that skunk? Damn, that stinks. So you guys want to hear something? Where we are right now in Jane and Finch, there was an original halfway house for prisoners that were being released from penitentiaries. They would come to a community home where it was called the halfway house. The original halfway house is on the property, and it actually is original straight from the T. They built the community around it. There's a Masonic Mason Lodge in here. There's everything. If you guys go to some of my shorts, you'll see. And it says working in Toronto doing films, and it will show like this little replicated village. It's actually the village from Jane and Finch long time ago built around it, and they turned it into an amusement, like a museum, an amusement park. And the original halfway house is on this site. People have died in there. They've found bodies in there multiple times, especially when it was actually active as a halfway house and a community place for prisoners. People were missing, dead all the time, or they would find overdoses in their rooms. It was pretty bad actually, and they call it ghost town because when you're going through, it's kind of like an old like western, and then one part is like Ferris wheel and like carnival, another part's like general store western, and then you know what I mean. It's like multiple parts where movies come here, movie companies come here all the time and shoot, and lots of people entering the property.
Yeah, actually there is. On the other side right here of Driftwood, there's a trail here. So like these guys, like they're coming up from this dark trail. You can't see nothing. There's no lights in this fucking trail. And like just people with like bags of shit, homeless with their their shopping cart or just like, you know what I mean? Yeah. So hey brother, do you remember praying with me? I know I was being buck wow about the island shit, but some extra spooky stuff happened to me in good ways since we used to pray together. Yeah, let's do it again. Of course. What happened? Lighten me, bring me up to date. And definitely I'd love to say another one today too as well. Yeah, 100%. What would you like to pray about? Been uplifted. Pray. Let's pray right now. Are you a pregnant woman? So pregnant is Pregnant. Pregnant. Or sorry, there's no O. Sorry, pregnant. 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 But no. Do I look like a madam? Does it look like I am a madam? Does it look like I'm even pregnant? A little bit, I've been working on it though. So I'm sorry that your vision is a little blurry. And yeah, she's drunk. Is that a she or a he? I thought it was a he. Thank you for teaching me English. You know what? I'm just playing, man. I'm sorry. And you know what? You're probably just trying to crack a joke, and my joke wasn't as good as yours. Yes, I'm a pregnant woman. I identify as a pregnant woman. I'm sorry. But I hope you're having a good night either way. And all right, listen, so let's hey Garrett, let's pray. Let's pray, my bro. What are we praying about? Everybody, let's say a prayer together. Okay? All right, let me just start it off. It's not thy mental, it's thou readiness. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. I am made of the same energy as this universe is made of the same energy as me. And I call for all my affirmations to be true as I seize into existence. I demand into my reality. Money come to us now. 333. Smote it be. Thank you to the Great Spirit. Thank you to the universe. And thank you to myself for seeing the light. As I trust and I release, I love all to be loved by all. I forgive all to be forgiven of all. I love you too, bro. My guy, G, my broski. Big salute, bro. My homie. My my H boom coom. You already know I appreciate you too. Yes, of course. Of course. Bring it on, kiddo. Let's hear it. Was 2012 a good year? Uh so they say, right? Because they say technically that's when CERN ended the world and alternated our split reality, right? But who knows with all that crap. 2012. Yeah, 2012, I guess, was an okay year. I was 23 years old. My son was 2 years old at the time. It was a good year. Wow, you brought me down memory lane there, man. Made me remember. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And all these affirmations that we speak, these Taurus fields, these they're spells powered by, you know what I mean, the source, the Elohim. You know what I mean? And as long as we retain that spark, then our spells that we cast are exactly is what creates our reality and our perception. You know what I mean? And as long as we continue to be connected to the source, you know what I mean. Our prayers are unstoppable. They become, that's why they say pray to God like your prayers have already been answered. Ask and you shall receive, and you shall perceive, and watch the mountains move. That's right, my brother. You know. Money come to us now. Money come to us now. Times three, times three, times three. Easily, frequently, and abundantly. As we walk with protection. Thank you for the protection. Let's give an angel its wings and let's send him back to heaven. Would you rather eat in front of world hungry and or eat a meal or and sleep with Diddy? Oh fuck. They moved. Yes, my bro. Hey, and you know what the best thing is, bro, is that when I taught my boy bands, my bro, shout outs to J Bands, El Bandos, Capo. Uh, when I taught him this, I showed him this, all these affirmations. I have these authentic jade stones that came from the mountains of China. What I do is I say this and I put them in my left hand because your left hand's spiritual, your right hand is logical, right? You switch them, right? Everything goes cross through the sigils of Lucifer. It shows that our left controls the right and our right controls the left. So when I taught him how to hold him in his hand while he says this affirmation, closing his eyes, envisioning the intention, but also adding his energy, his charge to it. Once you electrically charge that manifestation becomes a ripple in the universe and starts to feed the frequency. Look where we at now, my brother. My guy. You're the best, bro. So, hey, my guy, so whoopty, big teammate right there, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Super huge, man. On the day until the day comes, bro, we gonna bring this to the whole next level, bro. And I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it, man. I feel like our calling's coming, bro. It's coming. It's coming, broski. You know. I just got back from the whole shit, bro. Good for you, bro. Good for you. Hey, talking with the spirits on the mountains, bro. That's what's up. You know what I mean? One way to connect to God, and that's why they say Noah went to the mountains. Moses went to the mountains. Yeah, it's because you're at the highest level density of frequency, and that's where the veil is closest to the spirit world. That's why your prayer. They say your prayers are heard better from the mountains. Big visit, bro. Yeah, sick. That sounds awesome, bro. Fuck, man. I gotta get it. I gotta get some of that in me. I gotta get some of those mountain predators into me. Bring my wife and my son there too. Yes, for sure. Yo, thank you, bro. Big salute to you. So when you did you have any intention in prayer, or you was it just connection? Just getting there and connecting first. Because a lot of people when they go to the mountains, they're usually requesting something. They're like, you know what I mean? It's like Noah, Noah was trying to figure out why, like, what's gonna happen, and that's when they brought forth, told him that the flood was gonna come, or Moses, or you know what I mean? Adam, when Adam didn't want to, like, when when Cain killed Abel, I went looking, and you found Hey, bro, that's the best thing, is when you find that God consciousness. It's crazy. There's no going back. Once you wake up, once you're awakened, that's it. That's why when I knew when I was eating that McDonald's, I knew I was eating bad stuff and I was putting it in my body. And it's not just putting bad in your body now, you're putting double the bad in your body, because it's like, mind, matter, physical, or it's a spiritual, it's a duality. So I knew once I was putting that in my body, physically it was harming me, but now it's spiritually harming me because I've God awakened. My dad gambles a lot of his money and went on black, but he lost his money. But he saw Adolf Hitler and lived with him, and they're married and had a baby. What should I do? Fuck. Jesus, Broski. Oh my God. First, first, I feel like the guy's wigging out. Yeah, I seen that and it was crazy. Yeah, that's not even a question. I know, right? No, no. So Lauren, yeah, he's just a young kid. He's probably just having fun. That's definitely funny though. Adolf Hitler, he's definitely wait, that'd be your stepmom, bro. Oh shit, bro. That's oh shit. Oh my god, I'm getting tired. Yo, man, these nights. I've been on nights for the last 4 weeks. I'm going crazy. Oh, I can't wait to get back on days, man. Have my life back again. Adolf and hid in the mountains too. Yeah, he did, bro. Yo, he was always in the mountains. He never came out of the mountains. He had tunnels from the mountains to get to another mountain tunnel and another mountain hideaway. Like all his bases were mountains. And in the mountains, there was something about it. I don't know, but what I do know is that rock and wood is grounding. You get grounded to, like, you know what I mean, to the earth. Did you know that when you're grounding yourself, that it promotes rapid healing, rapid hair growth? Like if people are getting bald spots and like people are losing their hair, take your shoes off. Watch your hair grow back. It's that simple. It's that simple. It's crazy. I broke my collarbone last year and it took me 6 weeks to heal it. 6 weeks and I was already back bench pressing over 250 pounds. That's crazy. Oh, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, exactly. You're right, bro. 100% G. 100%, bro. Cause, and you know what? We wouldn't even know any better unless we did our own research, because what they're teaching us now is obviously bullshit, bro. So we're like bottle fed. It's like drip information. Just drip, drip, slowly giving it to us. So you know what I mean? By the time it comes out, we're just like, that's bullshit. You know what I mean? 100%. My guy. You already know, man. If that ain't motivation, I don't know what is, bro. And a big salute to you, bro. Super team player right there, bro. I appreciate you and everything, and I love to hear the stories and impacts, how, like, you know what I mean, your spiritual ascension is like, it was mandatory, bro. Because, like, you know what I mean, it's like, bro, I scrolled through 2 videos down, I saw a guy doing this, man, this in this live stream. Yo, well, thank you for coming on this live stream, and I thank you for even scrolling, and you came and you kept me company, and I appreciate that. You're the man. Yo, 30 bag. Yo, shout outs to 30. 30 30, my guy. Gary, you're a G, bro. All bullshit aside. Like these little kids joking around. You're the leader, bro. Can we block this dude? Nah, he's all right. He's fine. And yo, my word, you just made me blush, bro. Yo, my guy, my guy. That was life. You just brought me to, bro. And you know what you just did? You just that was the reward that I do it for, bro. And I just want to give you the biggest appreciation and big brother hug through the phone, bro. So yo, like, and in all reality, I'm gonna keep showing up for you, bro, and I'm gonna keep bringing all that energy that all of us need together. You know what I mean? So we can all circuit on the same vibe, and you know what I mean. We could thrive together. All right, we'll leave him in here. Maybe he needs it. Yeah, he definitely does, bro. And honestly, I admire and I envy all of us and our love and our circle. You never stopped, gang. Yeah, bro. My word. And I appreciate that. I can't. It's like as long as this heart beats, this revolutionary nature will always live inside me. My guy, you know, I just always, I gotta do it. I gotta do it for us. I gotta do it for you. I gotta do it for me. I gotta do it for my wife. I gotta do it for my son. I gotta do it for your kids. I gotta do it for our moms. I gotta do it for our dads. I gotta do it for grandfathers, and all our lost and our fallens, all our fallen soldiers and angels, bro. I do it for all of us, bro. And Man, you're really paying it off for me right now, bro. You already know. Look at my cheeks are getting all red, bro. Big salute to you, my guy. Big salute to you. I appreciate you at the highest form. At the highest form, my bro. May yourself live in your most height and dwell in the kingdom of God. You would forever have a brother in me and a ride or die. You already know. Let's go. Who just got in here? Beef McLarge Big. Jake Hodson once ate a turd for money. Couldn't pay me enough to eat a piece of poo. No siree. No siree. You couldn't pay me enough to eat a piece of poo. I gotta do it too. I gotta fucking do it. Yeah, you're good at. Oh, you're already there. I can already tell, bro. I can already tell, my guy. You're already there, bro. And it's like he who blames the other person is at the starting line. He who blames themselves is only halfway there. He who blames nobody has already arrived. And I can tell, bro. I can feel it in your vibe. You've already arrived, bro. So keep up that ascension, bro, and just keep applying it, bro. Just know that life is good and God is great. As long as your perception stays strong on the reality that you focus on, and that you know what I mean, keep manifesting your desires, bro. You're the most important one in your universe. And don't ever forget that. We arrived. Yes, we did, my guy. Let's go. So you know what I mean? I hope he can clean his mouth out after eating that turd, spent all that money on all that stuff, trying to clean all that shit out his mouth, because that's pretty gross. Lazy Geek, what up? Shoutouts to Beef McLarge Big. Shoutouts to Lazy Geek 777. What is the oddest thing you got in your car? Oh fuck, here we go. Let's do this. Yo, see, I don't mind playing these games. Let's see. No, I'm not showing you. Not showing you. All right, I'll show you. Marijuana knife. All right, this might be because it's summer. I don't know why these are doing it here, but little hand warmers. It's pretty weird. Summertime. Why does he got hand warmers? He goes, damn, better than I expected. That's actually that was fun. That was a fun little game that you know what I mean just popped in and quickly asked. put out a fucking G lock. Yeah, pulls out a fucking G lock.
Yeah, you seen that, eh? I got some crazy. Yeah, this is just a little small one. It's not even really. It's just something, you know what I mean? Something I always carry to work. It's a little fashion grip. Nothing too crazy, nothing too spiffy. You know, just in case I've ever got to cut some rope. You know what I mean? Business is business. Yeah, gee, my God. Ah, yes. You got to stand on 10, bro. You know, especially I'm out here in Jane and Finch right now. What the fuck is that going to do me, anyways, right? Like, imagine I pop that up there and get myself shot, bro. uh, the Lord stayed protected first. We play high low. Do you have a bill higher or lower than a five in your wallet? Actually, I only got plastic actually right now. Actually, wait, I think I got paid today too. Oh, sorry, my bad. I went and checked my bank account, see if I got my paycheck. Shit. It's like, hold on. Technical difficulties. I'll be right back. The Lord stayed protected first. Yes. You know? And you know that best thing is when you open up your God consciousness, bro, you become the anointed. You become protected. That's why I always say I'm protected by the higher power. I've been given a higher purpose. I will be of service. What I say, I'm like, said it the other day. I was freestyling, I forgot. What did I say? You become him. Yeah, bro. Exactly. That's exactly it, man. We were created in the same image as our creators. Why were we created in the same image only to only to worship them on our knees in fear like a human? We have the spark of God inside us and we are God's children, each and every one of us. We just need to remember from dormant. Hey brother, great stream. Harry Cox sends his love. No homo. What up, Dougie? Still still too poor. Shout outs to still too poor and Harry Cox. No homo. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Big time. Let's get it. I was bucking and bugging the fuck out and you showed me the light. Oh man. You know, hey bro, I was there just before you, bro. I was right there, man. You know what I mean? Bucking and bugging right out, fam. Like it's well said too. That's exactly what we were doing. But yo, once we seen that light, man, it's just it's and it's sometimes we get well, sometimes we get stuck in darkness too. It's not always gonna be light. You know what I mean? It's not always gonna be peaches and cream, you know what I mean, from here on out. But you know, once I found the promised land, I found the destination and the direction that I needed to go, and now I'm just facing that way ever since, you know, and there's no looking back. You watched every video and seen it very quickly. Yes, actually, I did. I studied this like it was like it was the Bible. I studied all these symbolisms. I studied all this Freemason cult knowledge. I've studied it to a point where it's like I re-looked at it from a different angle to see if I miss anything because everything is becoming so secretive and metaphorical and oracly. You know what I mean? To a point where it's just like, you know, and I still have so much more to study. I still have so much more to study. Oh yeah, and it fixed me too, bro. Humbled me, bro. Humbled me. That chip on my shoulder got filled in quick, eh? Especially when you walk in those gates, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, bro. Yes, actually, Lazy Geek. I was an apprentice for I'm an apprentice for the Freemason cult. and I just not sorry, cult. It's a brotherhood and an association in Hamilton, Ontario. Shout outs to all my Freemason brothers. If you guys are watching this, I love you guys. I got nothing against you guys, and I never did. You know, me and Lurch, we're best friends, and we keep everything Hamilton. And you know that, guys. We're still your guys, still your go-to. It's Rider Gang. You already know. Anytime you guys need us, we're in the hood, bro. Swoopty. But I'm on a different path, and I'm on a different journey now. And thank you for you guys' opportunity. But I've decided to take my own path and my own ascension. Yeah, I definitely did. After Lurch passed away, that's it. I didn't want nothing to do with it. And because it was COVID, it was I don't know, I don't know. Just getting in the lodge after that was just like pulling teeth and shit like that. And Lurch was already on the decline. His health was really bad. And yeah. Yeah, I know. I appreciate that, bro. Did you know that's actually what one of the lodge master in the higher ranks, they actually said that they believed that I could be the future of of the brotherhood. They said that I was already like too smart for my own good. I'd have these conscientious talks like me and you would have all the time in prayer, and I would have these conversations with some of like the younger ranks, and like let's say like the sixth. You know what I mean? Somebody like just, he's only been in for a few years, and he'd make like these smart aleck remarks like, "Oh, you think this is this, or oh, this guy thinks that is that," and it's like it just sounds like he uh he like sides with group thought. Like he wasn't thinking for himself, or he was trying to put out like an announce like stage this announcement like an announcement to have everybody like Lurch. Yeah, Lurch. He's definitely Christopher Luciano. He was a part of the Luciano family. He was a very good friend of mine. He was my one of my best friends, and he passed away. He I love you too, bro. I love you. Let's get it. Let's get our bags, bro. Let's get it in. 30 at a time, bro. You already know. My guy Garrett. Yo, fuck yeah, bro. And I love you too, bro. From the bottom of my heart to the top, bro. From my family to yours. And Lurch, he was a Sicilian guy. He was an Irish championship stick fighter, a Chalet champion. He served in Afghanistan. He was the president of the mongrel mobs before he gave that up before he passed away. And he was, he started with the Riders, and he was with us for a while. You know what I mean? And then his health started to decline very fast on me. And before I could even say goodbye, he passed away. And then my little brother we put under Lurch to make sure Lurch was taken care of because his health was declining very fast. And my bro Killer Kurt, he was he was diehard, 100% loyal, and I put him under Lurchy so Lurch could to be taken care of. And he what's it called? He ended up committing suicide 5 days later after Lurch passed away. He couldn't take the grieving. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. You take care of yourself too, okay? Tell Mama I says hello. Tell Coley, tell everybody I said hello. Sherman and Barton in the fucking house. You already know what it is. Rider gang. Rest in peace, Lurch. Yes, my bro. Garrett, I love you, bro. You're the man. I miss him so much, bro. I really do. One of one of my real closest friends and shit. Miss this guy. Miss him so much, and then my little brother Curtis, he passed away 5 days later. So not only did I grieve one bro, I grieved two. I had to go to two funerals. I buried two of my brothers in 1 week. And that was pretty intense for me, bro. You know what I mean? Especially when I've already been to five other funerals for five childhood best friends. My first my first friend that I lost, I was I was 17 and he was 16. His name was Joey Tanner. He was murdered and Barry. He was stabbed by a big kitchen knife by this grown man, thinking that his friend was sleeping with his girlfriend, and none of that shit was happening. Unfortunately, my little brother was caught up in the crossfire and was murdered and left to die in Brand and Barry. So fuck you, Chris Hutton. You already know what your fate is. But anyways, long story short, you know, I was 17, he was 16. That was the very first funeral that I went to. Fucked us all up pretty bad. That block party, that funeral block party was legendary. Legendary, Joey. And I know you heard us from the heavens, my brother. I lost my brother Trey the Tank afterwards. That was one of my best friends too. He ended up passing away from overdose, and I had to go to his funeral as well. His father blamed me like I was the person who did it when I don't even know. I'm so against that shit. I'm so against any of those type of drugs. I'd rather those people get shot and pissed on, and may they all rot and piss what they're fucking doing to their community. So, and I already had a conversation with the father. I said, I don't know why you would ever blame me. Just because I'm the leader of a clique doesn't mean that you know what I mean, I'm the other person that would ever put my bros in harm's way, because I'd never do that. And I'm sorry that you feel like that, William. Maybe you should self-reflect on who was giving their son the money so he didn't withdraw, or he didn't do this and he didn't do that, condoning to his all-time collapse and his the overall addiction. So again, before you kick the chair, leave me out the fucking note. Actually, I shouldn't have said that. That was very awful for me to say. But you know what? I highly regret that, because how embarrassing it was when you removed me from the funeral when it was my best friend. You blame me for it. That's okay. You know what? I forgive you. Just don't blame me for your family's fuck ups, because I never did any of that crap to you. And the second that I took myself away from your son because I couldn't trust him anymore, he was so bad on drugs. It took 9 months, 9 months, and then he ended up overdosing and dying. So was I even around when he died? No, because I took myself away. I couldn't trust him anymore because how far he's fallen. God rest your soul, Trey the Tank. I love you and I miss you to death. And William, I forgive you. But that doesn't stop there. James Ireland passed away a few months later. Another best friend, one of my die-hard ride or die loyals, James Ireland, passed away from the same thing. You know what I mean? And then I had to bury him. And that was just, that was like, and now I'm what, like fourth funeral in. I'm only like 25 at the time. You know what I mean? I've already been to five funerals. I'm 25. It didn't stop there either, because 4 months later after that, Ryan Babbage passed away. I was just like, holy crap, you know what I mean? All my teammates, all my childhood, all the originals are all passing away and dying. And it didn't stop there, because 4.5 months later after that, my friend Douglas from Gertrude, he passed away, not from overdose this time. This time he died from a stroke. He's very overweight, and he loved his bacon and eggs in the morning time. I just want to recant and retract what I said about that, about my friend's father. I should have never projected that into the universe, and the damage done with my words, I would like to reverse. And I do forgive you, William, and I hope one day you will find the strength to forgive me and be at peace. And after Dougie passed away, my cousin Ryan Notto passed away up north. I haven't got to see him in a long time, but I heard he wasn't doing very well and declined on addiction, and he ended up passing away too. So that's like seven funerals I was in like 18 months. Seven funerals, and it didn't stop there. More people passed away. That's when Lurch passed away. That's when Curtis passed away. So I think I've been to nine funerals probably in the last 3 to 4 years or something like that. So I've lost a lot of friends. You know what I mean? And it's hard to look back on. I like to see how everybody do good. I like to see everybody do, be successful, be alive, with their children. Um, you know, I do look out for my fallen soldiers and brothers, my fallen brothers, their children. I check in with them all the time to make sure that they're doing good and they have some type of male figure in their life that just knows that they're watching over them. I might not be around, I might not be around all the time. And if you're watching this, you know who I'm talking about. I love you guys, and I know he loved you guys too. And just know I'm not around all the time, but I'm watching all the time. I'm watching over you. And until that day comes, until Uncle Shaner pops up out of nowhere and shows you guys that I was there the whole time, just keeping an eye on you guys, making sure that you guys are okay. And you guys are. You guys are fine. You guys are doing well, great and well. You guys were very young when you lost him, and just know that he's one with the source now, and you guys that he loves you guys. Damn, I don't know how I got so deep into this convo, but let me tell you, I'm done with all that negative convo because I don't want to talk about it anymore. It kind of sucks, but I've lost a lot of friends, and what I mean? Sometimes you just feel alone, you know. And that's why a lot of other things in Hamilton, there's so many other people that come up and gone and, teams and this and that. They've never really experienced the, the, the casualties and the separations and they didn't really go through any of that type of stuff. They came and gone faster than they were gone faster than they came. But you already know, 27 years. Anyways, no more of this crap. I'm sorry I even discussed any of that. That's not positive. I like to put out positivity. So let's get back on a positive note. But like I said, this live, it was a full disclosure. I don't hold anything back from you guys. I don't lie to you guys. I never will. I'll never lie. I'll never fake anything. And I'll give you guys 100% me every single time. Yeah, you know what I mean? Where a lot of these other YouTubers and content creators, their content's fake, their persona's fake, their personality is fake. Because as soon as the cameras are off, they go from like this to, you know what I mean? And then they're big, smug, and or they're snobby, or they're entitled, or they're just rude, or you know what I mean? They're not really, they don't really project. I swear to, I swear to God. It's like I keep like seeing things at the side of my car. I'm like, they call it Ghost Town because there's like, yeah. Anyways, it's getting late. It's 3 a.m. and I've been rambling on for out. Well, actually, what is this? 143 minutes. Holy smokes! Wow. All right. Well, I do appreciate everybody that was in the chat, everybody that was in the comments. I'm sorry for my negativity. I promise to show up with more positivity. Thank you guys for your inspiration. Thank you guys for all your great comments. It means a lot to me. Resonates with my soul. I wish you guys know. Thank you guys for all your comments. Thank you guys for all your inspiration. All your love and support. Shout outs to everybody in this chat. Salt from the earth, stone from the ground. Keep everybody in this chat safe and sound.
I wish you guys nothing but the best of success, and may you guys self live at your most height and dwell in the kingdom of God. Definitely. Shine bright and dim your light for no other. Love thyself to love thou. Forgive all to be forgiven of all. Love all to be loved by all. And in closing, just be you. And I appreciate you guys. I've been rambling on no more. Adios, amigos. Respetos, mi hermano.